My goodness, my goodness. Welcome to this daily dose of dopamine. I'm kind of on a big high. I'm Susan Scarlett.
I was going
And
to say,
yeah,
you look like this is Robert, and you seem like
woo,
you're flowing. We can bring this into the room because of where we just were. I think that's legit.
yeah. And I'm so filled up with that joy and just amazingness. So, to our listening public, Robert and I were just at the 24-hour Dance for PD worldwide, round the clock celebration of Parkinson's, and started by David Leventhal, a beautiful person who's with the Mark Morris School of Dance in New York. And
Yeah, he gifted us the opportunity after presenting for the day one group that we do on Saturdays a couple weeks back. He so loved that he said, "Hey, would you like to present at this festival?" And it's a celebration of community. I think that's David's big thing, is that certainly dance is his medium, and what he's brought is joy and love and community into the Parkinson's community by allowing people to express themselves in ways that they didn't know was possible before. That's what dance has done. And we're basically yes-anding that with improv. And I think we saw that work perfectly today. David clearly gets it because that's why he invited us to do it. And that, the parallels, and that's why the company, we fought so hard for this to call it yes and exercise, despite the naysayers saying you can't call it exercise, is to say it's there. The same things that Dance for PD and Rocksteady and yoga and Tai Chi are doing positively for improv, we're doing. And I think even more, I think we're expanding on that. Not better or worse, but I mean, we're
yeah,
expanding. We heard today one of our participants talk about the crossover between this and meditation, which is a goal for so many people to meditate, yet difficult to achieve based on traditional leanings. We
it,
know improv and mindfulness have wonderful crossover. Sorry, go ahead.
well, just reflecting on one of the women who was in the group was grateful that this. She said, "I know exercise is in your name, but there doesn't have to be a lot of movement. But my mind and my imagination wakes up," and it was so awesome to see her gratitude for that,
Right.
her excitement, enthusiasm about it.
It's one of the key questions and one of the biggest responses, and I know you've heard it when it's happened before, but when I ask, what does creativity feel like to you? I mean, people's eyes just explode. It's this incredible desired thing, and yet it feels like a distant island to many people. I like it when I can see other people doing it, but it's not for me. And that's the bridge we're trying to cross here. We're build, right?
That person, you may never have been that person because of who you are, but I was, and I was literally, I think it was today, having the thought. Oh, it was because I was listening to one of David's earlier 24-hour dance things, and I thought it was dance for me when I was a kid, all
Hmm.
my life.
Hmm.
That was the place that the home of creativity for me in this body, that I didn't think about it as anything special because it was so innate. But if you talk about creativity supposed to be painting or, well, whatever, some other thing, I didn't make that connection. And I loved feeling and hearing the notion that the lack of conscious focus is almost the support or the definition of it really being an intrinsic, true part of me.
Yeah. And that it is accessed through letting go, right? This
Letting
is
go, exactly.
right. And when can we let go? When we're safe, when we've had those needs met, the hierarchy, right? All those things that Maslow taught us, that Csikszentmihalyi teaches us, right? That all the things about flow. When we can create a space that allows for those things to happen, the childlike wonder that you just spoke of, that I used to tap into via dance or via, playing checkers with my best friend, whatever it was, when I got lost in the moment and all this creativity flowed. It didn't have any judgment based on it. It didn't have any market value. It was there for the enjoyment of the thing. And it made me feel like a whole person, right? That's the value of creativity, and recognizing Parkinson's doesn't take that away. It's up to us to claim it as our own. It's sitting there waiting to be discovered.
Infinite variations on the theme. But
Right.
you're right. A lot of people hear the word creative and they back up.
And
Yeah.
by the way, creativity can not only be a powerful tool for, personal relaxation, for problem solving, for actual, when we talk about creativity via listening, we can creatively hear solutions where others are only seeing difficulty and obstacle. We can say, if we step over here, then we're past that thing. And they go, oh,
Never thought of that.
and it
Wow.
happens by listening and by yes-anding. So you're right, infinite applicability. It starts with being able to allow yourself to be there, and that's the groundwork, and that's what we do. We create the safe space to allow that to happen.
So once again, if anybody out there listening doesn't know about yesandexercise.com, please check us out. Oh, cool, looky.
I got cards.
Very
BJ's gonna get a bunch of these.
But
Yes,
yeah, yes, and we would love to have you join us.
we'll see you soon at your 5 minutes. David Dose.